What's good in the hoodie, y'all? It's me Shiny. Today I'm back with another video, and in today's video I will be doing another review on a movie. This movie is called Hard Candy. It's from 2005, and really this movie was just something I came across up on Tubi. It had Elliot Page in it, and I knew girl from Beyond Two Souls. So I was like, oh, okay, I have to tune in, right? If you're uncomfortable with topics of like pedophilia, torture, abuse, I will say to click off this video now. Trigger warning, click off this video if you can't handle them topics, because that's right. T. So for the summary part, I'm getting my little summary thing from IMDb, only because I watched this movie like a minute ago. So I do kind of remember it, but not in grave detail. I really haven't been, a lot of my videos I'm going to be coming out with soon, I haven't watched in a minute, but it's something I still wanted to give my twos on. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. So this movie was rated a 7 out of 10 on IMDb. After having an online chat room for 3 weeks, Thong Girl 14 convinces Lesman 319 to meet in person in a public place. They being upfront that they are a 14-year-old girl and a 32-year-old man, respectively. Their interactions include their meeting are laced with indirect sexual innuendos, most specifically on Haley's part. Although Jeff is clear also in an indirect manner that he does not have sex with minors. Regardless, Haley is further able to convince Jeff to continue their face-to-face at his place. There, both Haley and Jeff's true intentions come to light. The meeting, which was no incident on either side, and the intentions which they may be incompatible and have serious and deadly consequences. Haley drugs and tortures Jeff to try to figure out all that he's hiding. This includes even cutting off his balls. She finds out that Jeff met up and photographed minors sexually, and Jeff confesses that he watched while another man R-worded and murdered Muir, which is Haley's friend. Jeff promises Haley that if she spares his life, he will tell her the other man's name so she can exact her revenge. Haley reveals that she already knows his name, Aaron, and that Aaron said Jeff did it before he killed himself. Which means both Aaron and Jeff killed themselves. She literally mentally tortured them until they killed themselves. Right. So I know that the review was super short, but it's a lot to kind of unpack on what happened in this thing. First of all, like I said, when I first went into this, it was the most craziest thing, because the whole first 15 minutes is just so uncomfortable. It's 15 minutes worth of stuff, probably even 10, but it took me a good hour to go through because of just how uncomfortable the whole entire thing was. That to say, the actual whole entire premise of the movie, I actually enjoyed. Like, I love the premise of the movie. I love how it was video cinematographied, everything. I love the way that they edited the whole first scene together. Really evoked the emotions that they really wanted to evoke. Yeah, the whole premise itself was good. It was so good. It was so good. The writing of it was amazing. I loved the writing of it. It literally got to the point where, and I feel like that this is what they wanted to do, was you couldn't tell who was the bad guy and who was the good guy. You couldn't tell which was which because of how insane they made the writing. It got to the, and I feel like it was supposed to be like that because it's supposed to make you kind of figure out what's the difference between right and wrong, how certain justices need to be handled morally, Haley is absolutely insane. I was like, I love Haley, but Haley is absolutely crazy, because what do you mean you met this guy on the internet, met up with him at a coffee shop, brought him to let him bring you to his house, and then you drugged him, tortured him till you found out his like pictures and stuff, which literally when that was happening, I was like, wait, this girl's crazy. I was like, this girl's insane, because what if this not the right guy? Obviously it's gonna be the right guy, but I was like, what the hell? How did I end up doing that whole surgical procedure on him and everything? Oh girl. It was literally got to the point where I was just like, what did this man do to you? Mind you, this was like kind of before because I was trying to piece together what happened. Because it wasn't even clear that he necessarily did anything with minors. Like, it wasn't necessarily clear. And I was just like, dang, she doing all this to him, and off of speculation. Oh God. The only critique that I have, which I feel like that they only did because obviously it is a movie, was the fact that they made Haley prolong everything. Like, it really was to the point where it was just like, girl, if you wanted him to die, you could have just killed him. Like, what was the point of doing all this? You know, like, she did so much knowing that this man was gonna die by the end of the day. And it was like, for what? Like, for the movie, for the plot? Because I think he got freed like twice. Every single time I was like, it was like, on one hand, I wanted him to escape, and on another, I was like, Haley, go and get him. Tie him up right next time. But it was like, I don't know. I get it. I do get it. Like, it really added to the plot. I just kind of was like, dang, she should just kill him already. But instead, she just pushed him to kill himself, which is T. Hey, I ain't mad at it, right? Talking about Jeff. Jeff, I feel like, did deserve what happened to him. Period. That's that. There's nothing else I could say. Mind you, I don't agree with the tactics. I just wish that he just offed himself. But it was like, yeah. Because apparently he did know, well, he recorded a minor being R-worded, and then knew the guy who murdered her. It was cool, but it was like, yeah, no, period. I know that this is more of a shorter video. I apologize for that. I would recommend this video to anyone, this movie, to anyone who think that they can handle it. It's not too bad. It's just kind of crazy. That it's a crazy movie, period. But I would 1000% recommend it, especially if you like female revenge plots. This is tea. So that'll be it for today's video. I hope you guys do enjoy. Don't forget to hit that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to comment down below. See ya.